3, 2, 1, go.
You're listening to The Kyle Chambers Show.
Welcome to the Kyle Chambers Show. My name is Kyle Chambers. I'm here today with Erica, and she is the owner of Vitality Osteopathy. Thank you so much for joining the show today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
What inspired you to start your company?
So I knew from a pretty early age that I wanted to work in healthcare. And then I was exploring my options and nursing, that's kind of the first one people think of, or becoming a doctor. And I knew I didn't want to work in a hospital. That just wasn't the career that I had envisioned for myself, but I still wanted to be able to help people with rehabilitation. So I was looking at physio actually, and I was about to start school for kinesiology when I had injured myself in the soccer game and I'd fallen on my tailbone. If you've ever fallen on your tailbone, you know how much that hurts and how long it takes to recover. But I started developing all these like digestive issues. And so I was seeking treatment for that. And it was an osteopath who, she wasn't even graduated yet. She was just like, let me give it a try. Like, we'll see what we can do. And she helped so much. So I had 1 month before I started school for kinesiology, and I decided to back out of that, and I went right into osteopathy from there. And yeah, right from the get-go, I knew I wanted to kind of like set my own schedule, and that was my goal. So I've been very fortunate to be able to do that.
Can you share a story when your treatments really helped someone and impacted them in a positive way?
I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to choose one. I'm trying to think of like an exciting one. There was one man in particular. He had shoulder pain, like chronic shoulder pain. He had said for like 40 years. And so he was like pretty skeptical about what we would be able to do in terms of like progression. So he came for his treatment, and I saw him a few times. After the first treatment though, he had no shoulder pain at all anymore. And like that quality of life has just improved, right? Like he's experienced that shoulder pain for 40 years. And then to be able to walk away with no more shoulder pain was just incredible. And yeah, it was really awesome to be able to be a part of his journey in that way.
What are some common myths and misconceptions about osteopathy?
I think a lot of people, when they think of osteopathy, they think more so bones because it's in the name. And like as osteopathy, we kind of work with the body as a whole. So instead of looking at just bones or just muscles or just ligaments, we're looking at the body as a whole picture. So we're working on realigning your structure. And when the structure is realigned, then every other body system will work at its prime. So that'll be improved blood, like blood increase, drainage, lymphatic drainage, like it's going to improve digestion. It improves basically everything that the body encompasses as a whole.
That's really interesting. It's amazing how one thing connects to so many other things when it comes to the body and how it functions. It
And the body is so interrelated that, like that is specifically that man that had come in with shoulder pain. Like it actually wasn't his shoulder that was the issue. His collarbone seemed to be like the biggest problem that was affecting his shoulder. So even though he had come in with one issue, it was actually starting from somewhere else.
What are some daily habits that people can do to stay healthy from your point of view in your line of work?
Yeah, so staying healthy, intentionally moving your body is so important, and it's so simple, but I think a lot of people overlook it. And like fitness doesn't have to be anything crazy. You don't have to be going for 5K runs every day or hitting the gym at all. Like something as simple as going for a walk every day. Like I would say walking is the biggest thing, just moving your body, as well as treatment specifically, like either whether that be preventative or working on an issue that you have is huge, as well as fueling your body. So food is technically out of my scope of practice, but that plays such a big role in your body's healing and how you feel day to day.
Thank you so much for joining the show today.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, Kyle. It was great to be on this morning.